to the paper, the grass is always greener. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of a No Label Convo. Here with my boy Nell.
Yo.
Shouts out to everybody subscribing on YouTube as normal, liking on Instagram, sharing on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter at No Label The Pod, Facebook at No Label The Pod, Instagram at No Label The Pod. Nell, go ahead and get to the sponsor.
Word, shout out to our sponsor. Shout out to Guap Coin.
Guap Coin.
Crypto for the culture, you know what I mean? Get a little education, get a little, you know what I mean? Put a little chicken in there, man. Today we sitting down with another Buffalo artist. He been making some dope stuff. Like, we was playing it in here for a minute, and it's like, yo, who is this? Yo, who is it? Like, yo, who is like? And I'm like shocked. I'm like, yo, Buffalo talent been going crazy, and this man been on the move, making a lot of noise. What's good, K Pistol?
What's up with you? How you?
Living good, bro.
Happy to be here,
up,
man.
Bro.
You know, I've been trying to get on this motherfucker. Can I curse on here? I curse on here? Yeah, I've been trying to get on this motherfucker for a minute.
Nah, we had you in mind for a long time. We just waiting on the right time.
No, for sure.
Yeah, a lot of people be getting it misconstrued. Like, yo, we be having people like we want to get on here for a minute, and it's just like sometimes it just take a little bit of time, but we gonna make sure it happen. You know
No, for sure. Definitely made sure it happened.
Facts. So, like, what part of Buffalo you from?
East Side. I grew up on Guilford Street, like over there near MLK Park.
Word.
And then I really grew up like everywhere though, kind of like it's weird. I grew up on Guilford, but like once I got a little older, I want to say probably like 10 or like when I was playing football and shit. Most of my homies stayed uptown, so I was uptown running around too. I was everywhere. I ain't gonna lie, but I grew up on Guilford though, born and raised.
Copy. So was you like you said Little League? So it's football. Who we play for?
Yeah, I played football. I played basketball too. I played for the Wolves though for the most part.
Okay.
The Wolves. I played for the Bills probably 1 year. High school, college ball, all that.
Oh, you play college ball too?
Yeah.
Okay.
How long? You played for like a year?
What, college?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy because I only went to college for like the football season. Then I got kicked out of college.
What position did you play?
Corner. Lockdown. Island.
Come on.
Pistol Island.
Yeah, we called it KP Island, man.
The island.
Shit. Was you already rapping? Like post high school and all that?
I was rapping, but I ain't really rap for real. I ain't start taking it serious till like I got like kicked out of college. But I was rapping in college for sure. Like I got this little joint that a fake went like viral on Facebook, like one of the 10 Toes Down challenge. I did one of those while I was on dorm. Like I was in the dorm room doing my 10 Toes Down challenge. So I was rapping back then, but I ain't really start taking it serious till I got kicked out.
How you end up getting kicked out? If you want to say.
No, I got arrested for like an armed robbery charge and basically out and banned from the village over, so I can't even go back out there to watch games and all that. So I got kicked out of there, and I was placed on like 5-year probation. I used like a youthful offender. I don't know if you know what that is, but that's like when you young, you do some dickhead shit basically. Yeah. Like you get one more try.
Yeah, it's
but
better
after this. So I did like 5 years probation. I got off in like 2 years.
Copy. So, was you making music at this time, or
yeah? I was rapping for sure. I think I had my first tape out probably that 19 and Respected joint. That was around when I like started rapping for real. Yeah.
So how you feel about like them trying to use the lyrics in the courtroom and shit like that, trying to like get people knocked for their art?
It's like shit. All right, boom. I always thought about it like this. You know how like people like you got freedom of speech. All right, boom. You could say what you want, but it ain't no like that don't mean it ain't no consequences for it. Like you know, if you go say some shit that you ain't supposed to say in front of your mom, it's gonna be consequences. You could say it.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech. You could say that motherfucker, but there's gonna be consequences for it. So I just feel like niggas need to think shit over before they say certain shit and move different. At least if you gonna talk like that, don't make it look like that.
You shouldn't be breaking down a crime that you actually did on the record.
You feel me? Unless you far away from it now. You feel me? Unless there's no way, you feel me, it can't get back to you. But I don't know. I mean, it's fucked up though, because it's like, sad to say, this what motherfuckers want to hear. They want to hear about this shit. Like, this is what's playing on the radio most of the time. Like, if it ain't R&B, if you rapping, most rappers is rapping about the streets or glorifying shit that shouldn't be glorified. But it's like, that's what the motherfuckers want to hear. That's what's making money. So it's like,
Yeah, that's what.
how y'all going to charge it against me? I'm trying to make some money. Y'all want me out here doing this shit or rapping about it?
Yeah,
Y'all gotta
and
pick one. That's how I
what
feel.
the
But
labels
it's
is
like,
pushing too.
you feel me?
On
Like,
all the- on
yeah,
all
them
the
labels
playlists.
ain't, man. They know what it is. So it's like, I don't know. It could go two different ways though.
That's a super fact.
I say to the artists, just be smart though. Be wise. Like, you ain't get this far off being dumb. Be smart.
Fact. So, what did you said something?
We can't skip over. Where'd you go to high school?
I went to Hutch. I went to
We
Hutch
can't
Tech.
skip over that.
Hutch Tech.
A whole room full of
Tectonian.
Hutch Tech people.
Yeah.
Except Kima.
He don't count.
I ain't gonna lie. I always wanted to say this on camera. Fuck Hutch Tech. All jokes aside. But
Oh yeah, you
I
played
definitely went to Tech,
Josemino
though.
too.
Yeah, the worst.
The worst. He the reason why I stopped
Keep
playing
all of
football.
this too. The worst.
Oh, trust
The
me.
worst.
Nobody
I ain't gonna
like
lie.
Josemino.
Y'all wanna hear some funny shit? I was real cool with Josemino. Like that was one of my like when I played varsity. Like I was that guy. So he fucked with me heavy. You feel me? I think it was like. I think it might have been my first tape when I was in college. I text that shit to him. It said red, but he ain't say shit back. I was sending my shit to all my coaches. That shit was funny as hell though.
He probably didn't even listen to that shit knowing him.
He probably ain't even know who the fuck that was. K Pistol. What the fuck is this? Who the fuck?
I might have played a half a season at Hutch Tech, bro. They was so bad at a point, like, bro, like I was like bigger than the left guard and the tackles and shit. I was like, I'm not
I
about
ain't
to
gonna lie,
play.
we was always trash. I felt like we was sweet our year, but we ain't go nowhere, so we was trash.
In terms of Hutch Tech, would you graduate 2015?
16.
16?
Yeah.
I think in terms of like Hutch Tech teams, y'all was probably one of the best.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie,
Hutch
we
Tech
broke,
wasn't winning no
we
more than
went
like
to
two
We was like the
games.
first team to go to the playoffs in like forever.
Yeah.
Like I remember our coach was making it a big deal, then we got our ass busted in the playoffs, first round. But like we did something better than
Yeah,
everybody.
better than everybody.
Yeah, I made that shit happen. Shit.
You said the first tape was 19 and
19 and respected.
then did you drop Legend after that?
Yeah, Legend was definitely after 19
And then
and
I
respected.
think in between that was like the Britney single, right?
Brittany was on Legend, if I'm not
Was
mistaken.
on, but didn't you drop it as a single prior?
Yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
dropped it as a single first.
So how did like when you dropped that? What was the response on that?
Alright,
I know that's
so
one
boom.
of your bigger joints too.
Yes, that's the one. I ain't gonna lie. People, it's crazy because I still got people that walk up to me today and the only song they know is Britney. I hate it, but like I love it at the same time because like if it wasn't there, you probably would have never heard of me. But at the same time, it's like, bruh, where the fuck have you been? Like
way
I've been
more shit.
dropping like you feel me? The quality of that, I can't even stomach to listen to Britney in the car no more because my quality's so different now. But I ain't gonna lie, I did like all right, so boom. It's like that, you know how when people was doing like the little meme joints when they like I put a picture next to it with some words on it and a whole bunch of little floating little emojis and shit. Like, oh, this nigga killed the Britney Spears beat better than Britney Spears or something like that, something of that sort, you feel me? And I put the snippet next to it. And that shit was going up on Facebook. I ain't gonna lie, it was going too crazy. Like I ain't never seen none on my shit go that crazy. So I'm like, all right, I'm about to just drop this shit. Like usually I wait so I could post it on Apple Music and all of that good shit. I just dropped it on SoundCloud. And that shit hit like 10K in like a week, my first 10K. So I'm like, I was amped.
Word.
Then I dropped the video like a year after that. That shit still went dumb. I'm like, hold on, they might be fucking with me. Yeah, that's how I came in with that's how I dropped the Britney shit though. Like on some humbug shit too. Like spur of the moment type shit.
Yeah, I remember that, and that shit was doing numbers on SoundCloud.
Yeah, it was going stupid on SoundCloud. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought I was famous.
Oh, so how did you go about like using that sample though?
I ain't gonna lie. So boom, I found that beat on YouTube and I bought like the lease off of the nigga, but he I don't know too much about it honestly. Like I just bought the lease off him. It was like a $30 lease. You couldn't buy the exclusive rights. I think it's because he probably couldn't own the exclusive rights or something. But I definitely bought the lease. I wish I didn't buy the lease. I could have just stole it like I do most of my other beats. But yeah.
So were you messing around with a label at that time, or were you doing all that independent?
Oh no, I ain't. No label. No label podcast.
No label.
No label. Is that something you would be interested in, or like you just staying away from labels in general?
No, for sure. I ain't gonna lie, I'm optimistic. Like if it makes sense, it makes sense. If it don't, it don't. Like I'm a realist, so like I pay attention to. I read the fine print. I pay attention to everything. So like if it makes sense, it makes sense. If it don't, it don't. Like I know a lot of people be like, oh, you get this independent. You get to keep your masters. You get to do this. What point is keeping your masters if your masters ain't worth nothing? be real with yourself at some point. Like, so it'd be like, I mean, if the label come through and they offering, which they usually don't when you not of stature, like big enough, like you feel me, you ain't got your own little motion going, they usually don't offer you something that's appealing. But if they offer me something that's appealing, hell yeah.
You just gotta keep working till you have that leverage.
Yeah,
Once you get that leverage, is
You
when
feel me? You gotta have that
control the
leverage.
terms.
But in order to get that leverage, you need to make some noise, make some motion, you feel me?
That's a fact. I see you've been pushing, you know what I mean, getting your leverage. Were you just performing in Atlanta?
When?
What was that? We
Oh,
Make
I
Hits?
didn't. Yeah, that's gang. That's gang. I didn't perform out there, but the homies was performing. I was on there like just to support the gang type shit. You feel me?
Networking
Vibing,
and shit.
networking. Yeah, for sure.
How would you say, how important is it for like an artist to like hit other cities and I mean, be around other artists?
It's important to an extent, but like, all right, boom. So I had to learn like it's not enough to just go OT. Like, so like it's important to go OT, but if you going OT and all you doing is partying and you played your song in the club a few times, you ain't really do much. You just went out there and spent some money. Honestly, like in all honesty, in the real side, like you ain't go out there to do much. You ain't had no shows set up. You ain't had no interviews set up. You ain't bring no video man with you. You ain't get no content. So what did you really do out there other than go to the club, stand on the couch? You got a little bit of content, you get little Instagram videos, look good.
Make it look good.
Make it look good. But like, so it's like, all right, boom. Only way I've been trying to, like I said, I'm learning this shit though, because I've been in and out of town, spending a lot of money, not really seeing no residual income or no noise being made from it. So now what I do, like, I'm not going out of town unless it's like a business trip. But we gotta have shows damn near every day. My video man comes with me every time I go out of town. I got studio time set up before I even get out there. I got warehouses booked just so I could have sets for my video scenes. Like, I'm doing a whole bunch of different shit. So when I go out of town, I make it worth it. Like,
That's smart.
it's like, you feel me? What's the point of going out of there, out OT, and you doing the same shit you're doing here? You gotta go out there, network, meet new people, go new places. You feel me?
You gotta come
But
there
yeah,
with a plan.
it's definitely better than doing any networking here, because it's like you fuck around and bump into somebody who's somebody like somewhere else. It's not really much people in the music world roaming around Buffalo streets looking for the next fucking Benny the Butcher.
That's a
feel me?
fact. That's a fact. Yeah, and people always talk like how much of an eye is on Buffalo, and it's like I feel it in some ways, but like sometimes it's kind of like I be like, because it's like I feel like we still have to move. We still gotta go to other bigger cities in order to like reach bigger markets in order to
For
to
sure.
get shit popping.
Honestly, I feel like it's a light on the city, but it's a light on certain things, if that makes sense. Like, so I feel like the rappers that's coming out of the city, the bigger names, Benny the Butcher, Conway, and all them boys, they making insane noise, like real big industry noise. You feel me? But it's a whole different wave from what most of the young niggas like me and the J Souls and you feel me, the other young niggas that's around doing they shit is catering to. So it's a whole different ball game. You feel me? It's like, so it's like, yeah, the eyes is on the town, but they looking for rappers. They looking for, you feel me? Like,
They're like
type
the
of
grimy
rapper.
boom
you know,
bap
like it's a
type.
whole
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
You feel me? It's a whole different. Like, it's really kind of like a whole different genre if you really listen to music. You feel me?
Nah,
So
for
it's
real. Like Buffalo is that's one thing that's so unique
Buffalo
about us.
diverse as fuck.
We way
It's diverse as fuck.
super
It's so
diverse,
much
bruh.
different sounds everywhere from different motherfuckers. Like, it's crazy out here. Like it's kind of like the city though. It's kind of like the city or something. Like, cause when you ever been down to the city?
Yeah, heavy.
Like, you ever walk a block, you'll see every ethnicity on one block. You'll see an Asian motherfucker, then you'll see a black motherfucker, then you see an African motherfucker, then you see a Jamaican motherfucker.
Yep.
Like, they all like, you feel me? Like, so it's so much different shit going on here. I feel like so. It's a light on the city, but just for, like I said, certain shit.
What do you think it's gonna take for like the people outside of the city to notice the other parts outside of like the boom bap rap that Griselda does?
I think it's something that's gonna come over time. It's like a slowly but surely thing. Like, if you got to think about it. It took a minute for the motherfuckers in New York, because you know hip hop really originated in New York City. So like, it took a minute for the motherfuckers in New York City to open up to the new sound of New York City. Like, that drill rap shit just start busting, and them niggas been rapping like that for a minute. You feel me? So I feel like it just take time, and it take for the right young nigga or the right. It don't even got to be a young nigga. The right motherfucker to just come along and push that narrative. Like, this the sound that Buffalo pushing, or this Buffalo do this too. You feel me? Make it okay type shit. So like how when Thug first came out, like wasn't nobody really rapping like him, dressing all feminine. He took the heat first. Now it's okay for niggas to do that. You feel me? So I just feel like it take for one of them young niggas that just go through with it and be like, man, fuck it, let they nuts hang. You feel me? Go with this
Same
shit.
thing with A Boogie coming out of New York City. He was doing the singing and melodic stuff.
Nobody was doing that at
wasn't
that
really
time.
receptive to it. Then
You
everybody
feel me? It
started
just took
sounding like A
time.
Boogie.
It took time. Then motherfuckers start catering to it. Like, okay, he did that shit, and I like this shit. I might put their little twist on it. You feel me? Then it just go on from there, type shit. I'll be feeling like I don't know.
Music be changing so much, bro. Like,
Yeah, music could go a lot of different ways. Like
you familiar? Like you heard of like what they call it, hyperpop?
Yeah, like Yeet and them boys.
like
You know
Yeet.
Yeet is?
Yeet, yeah, I fuck with Yeet. That's called like hyper pop. That's what
Yeah,
that's
kinda
what
like-
the brand is called.
yeah, it's like
That
that's
Cardi
genre.
whole lot of red sound.
Yeah.
Or I didn't know that was. I didn't know that had its own little genre. I thought
I don't know
that was
who
still
else.
like,
I don't really know.
I thought
like,
that was
who
still
else.
like hip hop rap.
Like
trap
Ken
type
Carson.
shit.
Ken
Yeah, I
Carson.
fuck with Ken Carson. I fuck with
Destroy
Playboy,
Lonely.
all of them boys.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of like the hyper pop scene.
Okay, I didn't know that was hyper pop. I got like a hyper pop song, probably like one or two.
So who are some of the like those newer sounds that you listening to? You feel like it's like pushing the wave, like
Who I've been listening to lately? I ain't gonna lie, I've been listening to Hot Boy heavy.
Free Hot Boy, man.
Yeah, Free Hot Boy. I've been listening to Hot Boy heavy. His album hard as fuck to me. You know the usuals, Kodak, Lil Baby, feel me, Dirt. But yeah, Hot Boy going stupid right now. I fuck with Hot Boy heavy. I'm trying to think. Y'all ever heard of the young nigga from New York City, Stunna Gambino?
Yeah.
I fucks with him.
He signed a Lil Bibby, right?
He did?
Yeah.
I didn't know he signed a little bit. That's big.
Like Kid Leroy and all.
Yeah, I fuck with Kid Leroy heavy too. But Stunna hard though.
Yeah.
Stunna hard.
I only heard like some of his singles.
He just dropped the album, I think, not too long ago. I just downloaded it. I ain't really listened to it yet, so I can't tell you if it's hard, but I fuck with Stunna.
What about like growing up? Who was you listening to?
Wayne, 50. Who else?
Diddy.
Gotta say 50. 50 was the one, I ain't gonna lie. 50, Wayne. I was late as fuck on Hove. I didn't really like Hove when I was younger, I ain't gonna lie. But I love
was a
Hove
Nas
now.
fan.
I love
I feel
Hove
like
now.
well, like most people our age, in our age group. Because I wasn't listening to Hove at fucking 10.
You
I
feel
didn't
me?
really start listening to Hove until I was like 17, 18.
Yeah.
So I could understand the shit a little more.
Yeah, and I don't know, I like more of his newer music. Like his newer music, he be just spitting so much game. It be like, he remind me like of the nigga Nip before he died. R.I.P. Nip. Like I really used to just listen to Nip to learn shit. Like Nip used to
Same,
just be
bro.
talking about so much shit in the song. It'd be like, hold on, play this shit back. This nigga just said, what the fuck? And he'd say it so motherfucking smooth. It'd be like, this shit still hard at the same time. But no, I really fucked with Wayne growing up though. Wayne heavy, like I said, 50. Mary J. Blige. I fuck with Mary J. Blige heavy as fuck. I ain't gonna lie.
Hell yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I listen to a lot of shit though. Like Chief once I got a little older, of course. Thugger.
who's the artist people wouldn't expect you to like you tapped in with them and like they make good music?
Who do I fuck with heavy? Damn. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I be on some rock star shit, so motherfuckers be expecting that shit out of me. I don't know. I fuck with everybody heavy. I'm trying to think.
All right, what's the best Carter?
The best Carter?
Yep. What's the best Carter?
Ooh. What's Danner? All right, boom. I want to say 3. I think I like 3 or 2.
2, that's the one.
I can't remember. I'm trying to think of the cover.
3.
So explain the cover.
3 is the baby.
2 is when he like leaning on the car. It got Hustler Music, Money on My Mind.
Oh yeah, 2 for
3
sure.
is the one that got.
Ain't that with Leather So Soft and all that shit, right?
That's a different album.
Leather
That's
So
a
Soft
different
is-
album?
Yeah, that's the one with him and Baby.
See, I don't be
Collab.
knowing it all like tracking
is,
like that. I ain't
yeah.
gonna cap.
But that's that same era though.
Yeah.
Leather So Soft was like Carter 2 era.
Yeah, around there. I ain't gonna lie. But I fucked with all of the Carters up until I want to say Dinner. What is that? The newest one, 5?
Yeah.
And then he about to drop a 6. Yeah, 5 and 6. He could have kept those. I ain't gonna lie.
5, he got some shit on there.
I-
5 was more so for nostalgic feeling. It took mad long for him to drop it, so niggas like, I'm gonna support Wayne.
I'm one of those people, like, I'm one of those die-hard Wayne fans, and I feel like if he don't stop soon, he's gonna ruin his career. His new shit is trash to me.
I
You
feel
think
like
his
he don't
features
even
is
care.
trash too?
No, his features.
features
I'm about to say, he be
walking on
on
features.
features.
That's
His
what makes me
features
go
insane.
listen to the album. Then he get on the album and be like, bruh, ain't nobody trying to hear this right now, Wayne. You gonna make me cry. This is not it.
Bro, I feel like the last like 2 years, he been like, in terms of features, he been top
Yeah, he
3.
been like he
been
got that
wild.
one joint with the baby. He drummed on that bitch. Then the shit with Polo G.
Yeah,
He
he
walked on
slid
that
on
bitch.
that joint.
But that Carter 5. 2 for me.
Nah, yeah, 2 my favorite.
Yeah, two is the only right answer. Like,
Cause 2 is the one. Cause Carter
So
3.
what 3 got on it? What 3 got on it though?
Milli.
It got money, a million.
Okay, that was more the turn shit. That was more the turn
Yeah,
shit.
see,
I liked
three
it
is the
that
one
too
that
though.
sold the
I liked it that
most.
too.
Yeah.
3 is the one that sold the most, but in order to get the 3, he had to go crazy on 2.
yeah.
2 was crazy though.
2 was when they was calling him the best rapper alive. Like everybody just knew it.
Mm-hmm.
3 was like people.
So what tape was
buying
it?
his
What
shit
tape
'cause
was
he's
it
the
when he
best.
had blunt blowing and all of that shit on him? That was later.
Bum
though.
Blown was Carter 4.
Carter 4. I like that one too. See,
So
Carter
I
5,
think-
yeah.
So Sorry for the Wait was right before Carter 4.
Yeah, okay. I ain't gonna lie. Some of his mixtapes is up there with them.
His mixtapes.
No
his
ceilings.
mixtapes.
Dedication
insane.
2.
His mixtapes is stupid.
Dedication 2.
All of
That's
them No
that
Feelings
shit.
was crazy to me. Like, he took them songs that was already lit in dinner, just switched that whole
It was his shit
up.
now.
Yeah, like,
It's my shit now.
like no cap.
Facts.
Literally.
That's a fact. So, tell us about your brand. I see you got the bag. You got the
Oh, yeah. Big designer brand.
Yes, sir.
Shit, me and my brother, shout out my boy Swag. We started this joint probably, I want to say like, dinner like a year ago or some humbug shit. Like we was just in the car. I think it was his idea. Yeah, bro was like, bro, you know it'd be studio if we made a designer called Designer. I'm like, what? We as high as hell, dude. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, a designer called Designer? No, that's hard. We just gotta get it written hard as fuck. So then we went to Sabi. Shout out my boy Lil Dead Boy. Shout out my boy Sabi. He made our first our first design for us type shit. And then I just ran with it from there. I ain't gonna lie.
So how'd you go about like, as far as like getting the sneakers made, getting bags? Because you know a lot of people they had like clothing lines. They could get
Yeah.
t-shirts, sweatshorts.
You gotta be loopy.
Yeah, sir.
Nah, for sure. I ain't gonna lie, the kicks came about, so boom. All right. I started off with like sweatsuits. Then the next drop, I grabbed like some hats with the sweatsuits. Then the next drop, I grabbed like hats, socks, bags, drawers. I got on designer boxers today. Drawers, socks, fucking bags. I started dropping everything, you feel me? And then I'm like, what is the only thing I'm missing to make a full fit? I'm like, kicks. I'm like, ooh, nobody doing sneakers. I started looking up, like doing my little research to see who was doing sneakers before I started calling myself the Tretter for that. But nobody really got no kicks except for like Benny and them shits. Like, no disrespect, they not that sweet. You mean they not everyday wears. They not no white ones that you would put on every day. So I'm like, what can I make that I can see motherfuckers putting on every day, and that's gonna be more durable than white ones? Because you know you wear white ones about a whole week, you gotta get a new pair. You feel me? So switched it up, went patent, did a little designing. You mean went to the sketchbook, got these motherfucking things. You know what I mean?
Come on.
Nah, that's just hard.
Appreciate it.
So where do you see, like in the maybe like 3-5 years, where do you see designing the brand be? Like you want to have
$1 million
stores?
business. $1 million business. I don't care how it come. Stores, I still be trapping out the trunk. It's gonna make me $1 million by then, though. I guarantee it.
Gotta manifest that shit.
Nah, that's a
Guaranteed.
fact. Yeah, what's the name? I think Travis at his last contract he sold like 1.2 million in merch. Like, bro, merch going stupid, bro.
No,
That
for
merch
sure.
game is crazy.
Yeah, how do you feel, like how important is like having merch and being maybe not like fly or fashionable, but like being well put together as an artist? Like how important is your presentation?
I think that's a big part because it's like what really sells and makes money is like the image for real. Like these kids want to be like somebody. You feel me? They want somebody to look up to. They want an idol. So like when you putting on shit that's different or like you got your own swag, being you, motherfuckers just automatically like I feel like adapt to that shit or like veer towards it kind of because it's like, damn, bro, flexing in his own way. I ain't never seen nobody do this shit. I want to do that. You feel me? I want to be the second motherfucker to do that shit because there ain't a lot of motherfuckers doing that. You feel me? So I feel like you just gotta be yourself. Like it ain't really about being fashionable. It's really about like taking some shit and like making it you, if that makes sense. Like certain shit that you do, like motherfuckers see you be like, oh yeah, that's Pistol. You feel me? That's bro. I could tell by the way he rocking his motherfucking hat. I could tell by the way he walking in that motherfucker, chest up, chin up like that. That's Pistol. You feel me? Like certain little shit like that. I feel like
Yeah, I feel like that's a big.
it just make motherfuckers
factor,
able
too.
to like relate to you. You feel me?
Yeah, it's a separating factor between you and all the other artists trying to do what you do.
No, for sure.
Yeah, because most you
gotta
make the
be
same
original.
song, but one gonna hit a little different. And it's those little things that make people like, okay, nah, I'm fucking with him.
No, that's a fact. It got to be in you, not on you. You know what I mean?
Fact.
Big facts.
And you said, I caught some, you said Big Sen Tretter.
Yeah, Big Sin Tretter, the biggest, the
And
only.
I think your last...
Only
was that-
Sen Tretter.
Was your last tape called Big Sen Tretter too?
Yeah, my last album.
So why not Big Trendsetter? Why Sen Tretter?
Cause who else say that? Like that's what make it. You know what I mean? That's what make it make sense. Like, all right, boom. If I would have went Big Trendsetter, I ain't really set a trend. But if I come Big Sin Tretter now, if you see anybody say Big Sin Tretter, you know exactly where that came from. You know who set that trend. You know who sent that trend. That's what Sin Tretter. I send the trends. I don't set trends. I send them. You feel me?
I fuck with that.
You know what I'm
You know,
saying?
what's crazy is like it didn't even click in my head until like you said that shit because I
No,
knew
most
exactly
motherfuckers
what he
be
meant.
like, damn, that shit sound right.
Yeah, it sounds like it's
I caught it because I knew, because when I like heard his album when he dropped, I was like, Big Sen Tretter. I wonder.
It's crazy because a lot of people ask me like why I did that shit. I really just did that shit on some why did you do that shit type shit, like just to get motherfuckers asking me questions or like
that's clever.
I can't count how many inboxes I got after the first day I dropped that shit. Like, yo, I think you spelled your shit wrong, or why it's not popping up. Then they send me a screenshot that say Big Trendsetter. I'm like
that ain't what it's
that's
called.
not. I'm like, because I said Sin Tretter. Why didn't you copy and paste it? You're like, bro, why you spelling shit all weird? Like, I ain't spelling it weird. I'm spelling it the pistol way.
That's a fact.
And then Sabi did the cover art for that joint too, right?
Yeah, for sure. Shout out Sabi again.
Shout out
He went
Sabi.
stupid on that. He really hand drew that shit, hand painted it. Like that's a picture of a painting.
So,
Fire.
we gotta get him on here, man.
Yeah,
For sure.
Y'all gotta get an interview.
He
with
done
Sabi. That's
came
something
up
I
mad
watch.
times
He an
on here.
interesting motherfucker. Like he real life. Like he an intriguing motherfucker. Bro would pick your brain and he's smart as a bitch. I ain't gonna cap.
I can tell.
Yeah, I know. I met him a couple times, and I always noticed that like he's just be grinding, like doing his work, and
He always working.
Yeah, I've seen him chopping it up. And I'm like, bruh, know what he doing.
No, for sure.
Bruh, really know what he doing.
He got a vision and he executing like a motherfucker. Like he work hard as a bitch. I ain't gonna lie. Whenever I stop by, cause I really be over there kicking it with B. That's my boy. Shout out Big Bang B. Like whenever I push up or something, or I come through grab a hoodie from Sabi or something, that nigga's always got a canvas going. He drawing on something. He painting on something.
That's
It'll
how
be
you
a
supposed to do
fucking
it.
hoodie, a shirt. It'll be a motherfucking cardboard box. That nigga's painting on something.
That's fire.
This shit hard. He got his own style with it too. Like he
Yeah.
created his own world with his art.
His
Like
shit
he's supposed to
different.
do it.
Yeah,
I ain't
like
really
on
seen
some-
too much like his shit. I ain't gonna lie.
World gonna know soon. World gonna know soon enough.
No, that's a fact.
Do you got a manager? Or like,
Yeah, I got 2 managers right now. Shout out Mikey P. That's my big brother. That's like my personal manager. Like he helped me navigate through like real like feel me. He always got my best interest. I know for a fact 'cause that's my blood big brother. And then I got my business manager Tyree Hames. Shout out We Make Hits. Big We Make Hit shit.
how important is that to have like as an upcoming artist?
I ain't gonna lie. This like my, I want to say like a year in of having a manager or something, or maybe 2 years, 3 years or something like that. But most of the time I do most of my shit myself. I just really start getting more so into the business manager side. So like it's different though. It's you go from booking all your own shit or sending all your own music for shows and shit and to motherfuckers just telling you like, yo, you available for this at this time? I bet I got you an interview. Make sure you're there. Or you available to do this show? Yo, so-and-so throwing this show. You want to charge them or what you want to do? How you want to do it? All right, cool. I'm going to set this up. Like, you feel me? So that's cool too.
Yeah.
So it just help a lot. Like, because I feel like an artist really supposed to just focus on like
The art.
and shit. If you ain't got no label behind you, you doing everything independent. The funding, like you gotta be able to have time to go get you some money so you can make this shit work. You feel me? So the manager just really like help you stay organized too though. Like I be forgetting about a lot of shit. Like they like your human schedule kind of. No, but it's definitely a big help though. Big help for sure.
Facts. I think that's one thing. Like there needs to be like more managers or like some way, a better way to find them. Type
Yeah,
of,
I feel like
that's the hardest part. Is
No,
like
for
finding
sure,
the
for
right
sure.
one.
Like a
Yeah,
genuine
that's what I was about
manager,
to
too.
say. Like, all right, boom. I didn't came across a lot of situations where I had like, or I thought I was about to like a lot. You know, how you got like them family members that just come around once you start doing some shit that they want to get into, and they just be like, I want to be your manager. I want to be your manager. I want to be your manager. And you be like, okay, let's do it then because I know your heart in the right place because like we family and shit. Like you feel me? Like it wasn't never know, but they just don't know what the fuck they doing. They don't. They can't manage. They can't manage themselves. How the fuck they gonna manage you? Like you feel me? So I be like you definitely gotta find the right manager and y'all just gotta make sure y'all on the same page, like minded and like you gotta real life open up, talk that shit, like let them know what you really here for, what you really need them to do, so it's no confusions. And as long as y'all on the same page, I feel like it'll work. And artists can't be scared to invest their money. Like I don't know.
Gotta invest
like,
in yourself. All money in, like Nip said.
you gotta drop that bag. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's one thing about this game too. Is like, man, it's pay to play. Like,
bro.
keeping up with from clothes to booking shows, traveling,
Everything
like,
costs.
That shit, yeah, that shit.
Video.
Once you become a rapper, it costs to motherfucking breathe. Cause soon as you walk in the booth, it's 50 an hour. You in there breathing. You in there, whether you record or not, you could go in that motherfucker and just listen to beats and breathe all day. 50 an hour.
50 an hour.
Once you step in that 50 an hour, or better, if you want good quality. You know what I mean,
Where you normally record?
right now I only record at Studio 353.
Okay, word. Tyrese, man.
That's Tyrese.
Yeah,
Word. Shout out to We Make Hits, man.
big we make hit shit.
So you like recording in like a professional setting better than like maybe in the bedroom?
Either or. Like, I ain't gonna lie, before I just came here, I was at Brother J Meyer house. He got the stew in his bedroom, and we be over there a decent amount of hours a day,
out to J Meyer.
like cooking up shit. So it's like, it don't really matter for me. It's like the quality. Like, if you can make my voice sound good how I want it to sound, then let's do it. I don't give a fuck where we're recording at. This shit, like I said, it's in me, not on me. I'll bust a rap right now and let me punch in. You feel me? I don't give a fuck where we at.
Do you
As long as the
write?
quality sound good. Sometimes, yeah. I still write from time to time, but most of the time nowadays, I say, like, I'm more so like a punch-in type of guy. Like, go in the booth, punch me in type shit. But I still write, but I don't really like sit down a lot lately. Like, I be on the move a lot, so it's hard to just sit still and write when you driving all day. Or
You don't do like the voice memos? I know a lot of people do the voice
no,
memos.
I never really got into the voice memos. Like, I do like like, say if I'm like chilling in Walmart or something and I think of some sweet shit, like my mind just blowing, I just think of some sweet shit or something, I like voice memo that shit. And then, but I ain't gonna lie, if I voice memo it, dog, 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna remember what I said, so I don't even end up going back to the shit.
Yeah, bro. Because when J Soul was telling us about how he write, like how
Yeah, Jay so different. He makes me
voice note
mad.
the whole shit.
I ain't gonna lie, that's my brother. He be
how,
pissing me.
bruh? Like-
He voice memo. He like, bro, I don't write, bro. I just voice memo the shit. I'm like, bro, what do you mean? He like, I remember when me, him, and my boy SMG Pac-Man, we all went out to the A together, and he playing shit from me in his notes. But they all just voice memos with the beat playing in the background. I'm like, bro, where did you record these shits? He like, bro, these just voice memos. I ain't even really lay these bitches yet. I'm like, bro, why the fuck do you got like 20 whole songs and voice memos? He like, bro, I gotta get to the stew. I'm like, bro, you different, bro. I ain't never seen a nigga pull out a folder full of voice memos. Bro, ass different.
I feel like it depend because with him, he like a melody heavy
Yeah,
person
like
too.
so he gotta keep he be
Yeah.
learning, like he be knowing which key he want to say it in and shit. Like once he catch that flow, he be on it. Bro, ass nice too. He a problem.
That's a fact.
Waiting on him to drop some more shit, man.
I bet y'all probably ain't even know Denner. I don't want to get this wrong, but I think I'm almost 100% sure his first song that he ever did was on my first tape, 19 Respected. We got a song on there.
What song is it?
It's called Bands. It's before J So even rap. Like I think I Denner begged him to get on the track or something.
I don't think I heard
He was
that.
young as hell though. It's crazy. He was doing the melody shit before anybody else too. Like he really was doing the melody shit. Like that was Denner. So I was 19. That was Denner like 2018. He was on the auto-tune wave. Like he had me rapping on auto-tune on that shit.
Ain't you on his project too?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What song is that?
London and Hillary.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah,
Alright, that's my shit.
we gotta shoot that video. Appreciate it.
Y'all, would y'all ever make it like a joint? Like a joint?
No,
collab?
for sure. It's crazy because when I leave
hard.
here, I'm about to go link with him at the stew at my other man's house.
The cook some shit. Well, so I seen you drop after Big Sen Tretter. You dropped something else, didn't you?
Yeah, it was like a little mixtape.
Yeah, it was like rough drafts or something.
Yeah, all right, so boom. I've been wanting to talk about this. All right, I recorded that.
And what is it called? Just for the
It's
people.
called Scut Files, Volume 1. So, you know how like all artists be talking about like they got like a little vault or they got a whole bunch of throwaway songs or a whole bunch of songs they can't find the stems to for some reason or something like that. They can't get it mixed and mastered the way they want to and shit like that. So, every song on that tape was recorded in Atlanta, but it was recorded over a time from, I want to say, when the first time I went out there? Probably like 2018 or 2019, all the way to now. So all of those songs is from Atlanta, like from different studios, different engineers, and I couldn't get a hold of all of the stems and the beats and the everything, the files and shit. I would have had to hit up probably like 10 different engineers that I probably couldn't even find because I'd just be drunk going to the studio or high as hell going to the studio, you feel me? So I'm like, the homies kept telling me to drop it. I was gonna just leave them as throwaways, like, you feel me? They'd never get dropped. But the homies kept telling me, bro, you gotta drop them. I'm like, bro, they not the quality I want to drop. So then I'm like, what the fuck can I do with these? At first, I was originally just gonna throw it on SoundCloud, like, just like, you feel me, like a SoundCloud drop. You know, motherfucker just drop throwaways on there. You feel me? But then I'm like, nah, I'm about to drop a scut file, so that way, if I do want to drop some more songs that I just don't want to get mixed or something, I got a scut files volume 2. So I start like a little file with that shit, so that way I don't just be wasting songs. 'Cause I got a lot of songs and a lot of ideas that I be liking, but like after a while of recording new music and shit and listening back to them, they just don't hit the same for me, or the quality just ain't there. I done went to so many different studios and I just get some bullshit production or something, so I be like, but the homies still like it. Like, to the naked ear, they don't really know shit. Like, I drop all my music in the group chat. The homies love all of those songs on there, but I hate most of them. But I just dropped them like, the homies is the scuts, you feel me? The scut files. The files are the scuts, you feel me? Just throw it out there, you feel me?
I wish more artists did that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that
Yeah,
shit
because
would
the throwaways be some of the hardest shit. Like, I got one song on there that I really like, and I ain't even finished that shit. It's called Bossy. That shit's so hard. Like, and it's crazy. I recorded that song in 5 minutes. I had 5 minutes left in my session in Atlanta. I found the beat. It's crazy. The nigga Mac Mills in there. I found the beat. He like, bruh, this beat ass. I'm like, bruh, you ain't gotta get on it, bruh. I pulled this shit up. I freestyled on that shit. And my session ended right at the end. I ain't put no ad-libs, no doubles, no nothing. And that's the hardest one on there to me. I ain't gonna lie.
So you think you're going to take maybe some of the ones like you really want to finish your songs, you think you would take them shits and still finish them and put them on the
Off
next
of Scuff
project?
House?
Yeah.
Nah, them shits is,
You gonna keep
them
them
shits
as
dead.
is?
All of them songs on that tape is out and they never re-happening.
Nah, that's
Like, if I was gonna do something with it, like, it's some songs that I think I got from the A that I probably ended up going hard to get the stems for, so I could drop on a different project or something. But I don't think, probably like one, if that. But the ones that's out, they out. They done with.
how many songs like do you record when you're making a project?
I don't know. I do my shit different. Like, all right, so boom. Cause like I said, I'm just now getting like a manager and shit. So everything was just off of the knowledge of me, everything I've been doing prior to this. So it's like, usually I just record a lot of music. I just go to the studio. Cause I like rapping is a hobby for me for one. So like, I love rapping. Like, I don't have nothing else to do really for fun. Like, I smoke a lot of weed. I make music. I used to play football. I don't no more. Play with my son. You feel me? So I just record a lot of music. Like, whenever I get a chance to write, once I write some shit, I want to go lay it down. Or when I'm just in a mood or I'm bored, I'm having a bad day or something, or I ain't got shit to do, no plans today, and I'm trying to book the studio for the whole day. And I just rap. Like, and then once I get a certain amount of songs that I feel like, all right, boom, this a good sound all together. Like, these 6 songs together on one project, this the one. Like, I don't know, I just go off like kind of like intuition, if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah, that makes sense.
I just be hearing shit and be like, yeah, these six go together. This an EP right here. Cause I got a wide variety. Y'all listen to some of my shit, right? Mm-hmm. I got like a wide variety of different sounds. Like, you would listen to one song and be like, okay, this Dinner How Pistol sound. Then you hear another song and be like, damn, is this the same nigga? Like, who else on this song? The whole time it's me by myself. So I got a lot of different sounds, but you could hear like the similarities in certain songs. So I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna put these ones together. This for this crowd. You feel me? Then I double back. Okay, I'm about to make a whole love tape or something, or this my album, so I'm about to do some pain shit. Then I'm gonna come some turn shit in the middle to come back to some pain shit. You feel me? So I'll just be structuring shit like by ear.
Who are some of your dream features?
Sosa for sure. I definitely need that Chief feature. Free Thugger. I need the Thugger feature
That shit be
ASAP.
hard.
I need a Playboy Cardi feature for sure. And I need that Kodak feature. I need that Yak feature for sure.
Yeah,
You got a song, what's that, Feeling Like Sosa?
Yeah.
You got a song like, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how long ago did you cut your hair?
Probably like then in like a month or two, I want to say. Yeah, then in like a month or two.
Damn, they're the same as me.
Yeah, you cut his dreads too.
That's
Feel free?
Oh my man, I could turn my
Yeah,
neck.
me.
Like, I don't get up from the chair.
I be in that bitch. I be in that bitch. I'm hot as hell. Like, damn, bro, I'm probably take this motherfucker off real quick.
Yeah, just for a day. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I be missing it sometimes too. You know,
I was about to say, you gonna grow them back?
I might. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Honestly, I'm just living right now. Honestly, I don't really know what I'm doing. Everybody
He said he growing his shits back already.
I might grow my shits back. The only thing I really miss though, like, you know how when you had the dreads, you like if you chilling and you around a whole bunch of people you don't know, you could just duck off. Like motherfuckers won't even notice you. You throw your dress in your face. Motherfuckers do not look at you. They just walk by you like you're not there. You could duck off anywhere.
What's one piece of advice that you've learned, like something you've learned traveling and just being an artist that you would give to somebody else that's trying to be in the rap game?
I ain't gonna lie, you just gotta like go with your shit, like unapologetically though, like go with your shit. Like I wish I would have went with my shit sooner. Like if y'all would have interviewed me back then, I'm a real humble dude. But now I see that I got like if you don't pop your shit or like say what's really going on, motherfuckers ain't gonna give you the credit for it. So I be just more so like I tell all my young homies that be rapping and shit like, bro, go with your shit and like pop your shit unapologetically. You like if anybody got something to say, they're not gonna say it to you. Like I always tell my young niggas that like, and if they do, then we address it when it happens. But nobody that's hating on you 9 times out of 10 is gonna say it to you. They're gonna say it to a lot of other people, but they're not gonna say it to you. I never in my life came across a hater and just walked up to me like, yo, bruh, you ugly. Like you might say it from over there, but you feel me? Like so, just go with your shit. And another thing, they always gonna have something to say regardless. Like whether you doing good or bad, niggas is gonna hate. Like you getting money, oh that ain't his. You getting that from somebody else. I heard that a lot. I started getting my bag of niggas. Oh, that's his big brother money. Yeah, okay. Okay, believe it if you want to. You ain't say it to me though.
And then they also gonna be putting money in your pocket because they still gonna tune into the shit you doing.
Yeah.
They still gonna play your album and listen to it.
They want to see everything just so they could.
They gonna watch the videos.
We should have did it like this. If that was my video, I would have had 10. So why you ain't do that then? Stop playing. Man, stop playing.
You got anything, Kimon?
I just got 2 questions.
For sure.
All right, so first is, what's, in your opinion, what's the hardest verse you ever wrote?
Out.
Yeah, out right now. Yeah.
I want to say, I probably say either Ain't Me or Jason Kidd or Lil Dog.
Jason Kidd hard.
Jason Kidd is crazy. That's a sleeper. I got the video on Tuck still for that shit. I shot that probably like a year ago.
You shot it with Ryan?
Yeah, it was in Atlanta. That shit's stupid. I ain't gonna lie, I got like 4 videos on Tuck, but I think Jason Kidd probably or Ain't Me.
Right.
What you think?
I haven't heard those ones yet.
What you listen to though? Like what you like?
Most of the joints I heard was from today. I heard you years ago, but I don't follow it if I'm being.
And you gotta tap in, yeah.
If I'm being completely. That's why I asked though, because now I'm like, okay.
Listen to Ain't Me, Jason Kidd. What else I was drumming on? White House, fucking
White House is hot.
Crip Walk Crazy, fucking Lil Dog. I said Lil Dog already. Lil Dog hard. Oh, Straight Banger. Straight Banger. I was drumming on that one. That's the other top one I was drumming on. Like, if you want to hear bars, Straight Banger.
That's 5. I bet. Good looks. And my other question is, because you've been doing it for a minute. You got a lot of people that's out here trying to be artists or whatever they trying to do, and like one of the main things is just you consistent, right?
Oh, for sure.
So like, what is the mindset to stay consistent? Because just you get hit left and right with a bunch of shit. So like,
yeah,
how you push through?
You really just gotta figure out your reason why you doing this shit. Honestly, like, cause at first, like everybody had that time where they just making music and they be like, man, this shit ain't doing shit for me. I'm spending mad money. I ain't making no money, this shit. But then you got to think about why you doing this shit. Like, all right, boom. Me personally, once I start like getting into a better situation, it was around the time when I found out my girl was pregnant. I was about to have my son. So ever since from that day forward, it was just in my head like, bruh, I done did some crazy shit out here, you feel me? I'm going to keep doing it until I get rich so my son don't have to do it. That's really my motivation. Like, I feel like everybody be saying you spend a lot of money on this music shit, but you don't never make no money. That's because I'm thinking like this, though. Like, first off, it's a long-haul investment, and then when the bag do come, I know I'm not getting nothing less than $1 million because I know how to, you feel me? I'm a hustler. Like, you feel me? I know how to make something out of nothing. So, like, once this music shit pop, I guarantee I'm Billy. No way. No way possible. Like, I feel like you just gotta have something that motivates you though. You gotta have a reason you doing it. Like, If you want to help your family out, or if you just want to front on all the bitches who used to front on you, like something got to motivate you to get up every day and eat, sleep, dream music. You feel me?
I bet. Appreciate it.
The 100.
I want to say some shit too.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, boom. September 2nd, I'm dropping Yolanda's Youngest. It's a new EP, 6 songs, 2 features. I got my boy Rich Baby from Rochester on there, and I got my boy OG Nike on there, free OG Nike. Yolanda's Youngest, September 2nd. Yeah, I got it first too. I just got my artwork just got approved probably like a day ago, so I just found out. But yeah, locked in.
Coming with a merch drop?
Yeah.
It might come with a merch drop. That should be
that
around
merch.
the kicks dropping though. The kicks should be dropping around there.
word,
The kicks
word.
should be dropping around there. For sure.
That's dope.
Where can everybody find you and your music?
I'm on everything, Apple Music, like all the streaming platforms. You want to listen to some music, K space PI $TOL. You don't use the $, you will not find. Then I'm on I'm on Instagram at SMGKPistol, SMGKPISTOL. You feel me? Facebook, K space PI $TOL. You don't use a $, you will not find. Ask anybody. You're going to be mad as hell.
Don't forget the
Forget
money.
the money.
Don't forget the money. You can't forget the money.
Hell yeah. Appreciate you pulling up, bro.
No, for sure. Appreciate y'all. Gang shit, big we make hit shit.
Come on. No Label the Pod. We out.
Peace.